Today I'm going to show you how I did this snow animation using Procreate Dreams, as well as a little, sleigh with reindeer, just to throw in an extra something. So sit back, relax, get cozy, and let's get into today's video. Welcome. To start off the video, I am using Procreate, and I'm just drawing the sleigh, and then I'm going to draw the reindeer. It's a black silhouette because the background's really bright. I felt like it was just easier to do a black silhouette, save me some time. So on Procreate, with the reindeer, I'm going to draw it once, and I'm going to do 4 frames of the leg animation, kick forward, mid, kick back, and then another mid, just to add a extra something so the 2 mids aren't exactly the same. And then that's going to cycle through, and that's going to be all the reindeer across with the sleigh going across the screen. I like it simple. I always talk about that. I always talk about simplifying the process. I really did think, what if I drew a whole ass reindeer and did, shading and a face, but then if I'm gonna, shrink the size of it and you're barely gonna see it, but for a few seconds, it doesn't matter. So sometimes the message comes through in the most simple of ways. And I think a black silhouette is perfect for this scene. In my experience animating so far, mind you, a very amateur experience at that, leg animations, walking animations, whatever involves moving legs is just really difficult. And I found here to not overthink it. I think usually there's 8 frames to a walking animation. I just did 4 and it looks just fine. So sometimes you just got to do what you feel is the right thing and don't overthink it. Because that's a killer right there. Overthinking, Lord have mercy. The amount of things I've overthought, I did not have to. My life would be so much easier at this point. But I learned things the hard way. That's is it a gift? Let's be optimistic and just call that a gift. So I'm going to import this to Procreate Dreams. You just put them side by side, select your layers, drag them over right into the app, and they pop right in there. And that's going to be it. So I'm going to rearrange them so they're in the correct order, and then I'm going to resize them so they're just single frames, and it goes bam, bam, bam. And that's going to be the one. And then we're going to go right in here and duplicate these. So we've got our whole 9 reindeer. To group them together, I think I show this literally every video. I use this feature so much. So the content button, swipe across, press and hold, hit group. Once I group them together, I'm going to resize all of them. This is the easiest way to resize things. Just keep in mind, if you take something out of the group after you resize it, what you take out of the group is going to go to its original size. It's not going to stay the size that it was in the group. So just keep that in mind. But I just find it easier to group everything and resize as a unit, in my opinion. Someone on TikTok said opinions are for stupid people. I hope I am a dummy. I really do hope that everyone else is just mad smart and I'm just dumb. If I'm dumb, then that means it's gonna be okay. How's the lighting though? Is this better? You can see my face better. I got one of those ring lights that the content creators on the internet have, but I guess it works. Definitely got the shine going on. Yeah, but that's a unicorn, and who doesn't like unicorns? And speaking of liking things, you could like the video with the thumbs up. If you like the content in general, I've got like 130 vids. It's crazy. Over 500 subscribers. We did hit that milestone. Thank you, by the way. So if you want to join the coziest corner of the internet, you can hit the subscribe button and stick around for a while. We would appreciate you very much. If you dislike the video, that's valid. I am perfectly flawed, and I would understand. It's all good. So for this next part, I need 9 reindeer. So I'm just gonna press and hold. I'm gonna hit the duplicate. I'm gonna hit the duplicate option in the menu that pops up, okay? And then I'm gonna press and hold the duplicated group, you heard? And then just drag it right above that current group that I was just on, and that's gonna show a little white dotted line across the screen. And then when you release it, just let go. It's gonna put it right above on a brand new track. All right, I have a power supply that I'm using to power these things because I'm extra like that. And it just had the fan turn on, and I was like, what was that noise? So if you can hear that, that's what's going on. Alrighty, as I was saying, we have the reindeer all lined up. So, or actually, we're about to line it up. So they're all on separate tracks. So I'm just going through, making sure they're all in order. And then I'm just going to do like a little arc. So I do, a little bit higher up across the board. You guys know what an arc is. I feel like I'm mansplaining. And then I'm going to put the sleigh in front of all of it and also add the little strings. What is that? The whip, the strings, the collars. Whatever attaches to a collar of a reindeer on a sleigh. I'm going to draw that in between the deer. And then that's going to be what holds them all together. I hit the record button. I typically do this all the time, but instead of trying to attempt this, I just move it really quickly, and this establishes the keyframe track below this group. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the keyframes now. So all I have to do is click anywhere on that and then move the sleigh over, and that's going to establish that direction of keyframe. It moves a little fast at first, so I make it a bit longer by dragging out. So all you have to do is select the group, and then you can drag it out, or as one of my subscribers told me not too long ago, you can press and hold and hit fill to duration, and then it just goes all the way to the end of the track. But I didn't have a particular time frame for this, so I just dragged it across. And then you can actually move the keyframes over, which will slow down the movement between the keyframes. For the snow. So snow in animation is actually not as easy as I feel like it should be, which is really anything with anything, just in general. There goes me assuming. But the way that I go about this is, I think, the easiest way for me to do it. So there's actually a brush in Procreate and Procreate Dreams that is a snow brush, basically. It's called Snow Driven. So go to your brushes, go to Elements, and then Snow Driven is in there, and you can select that, and that just does, you just swipe and it has little snow particles, and it's real simple. I zoom out as much as I can on the screen that you can see, and then I put it all the way at the bottom, and then I draw the snow above it. Okay, and it's just going to be one long strip of white snow just above the main screen. Okay, then what I'm going to do is press the record button, and as it plays through, I'm just going to drag the snow down. That was probably the easiest part, snow, but this was a fun video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate you. I have a couple more Christmas videos coming up, so stay tuned, and I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. So with that said, stay beautiful, stay true, stay you, and above all else, stay cozy. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.